Well, hello. It's Miss Gina, and you're at Gina's Planet. So, I'm so glad you're here. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about where I am. And we want to talk about community helpers. We're going to talk about librarians and what they do. And some of the things that might make you want to be a librarian. We are going to look at a map. We're going to discuss where I am and how I got there. And then we're going to read The Three Bears of the Pacific Northwest. It's by Richard Vaughan and Marcia Cruz. And it is illustrated by Jeremiah Trammell. So we'll read that. But first, I want to tell you a word. Ventriloquist. Have you ever heard of a ventriloquist? So we're going to talk about a community helper, which is the librarian. And I want to talk about a vocabulary word, ventriloquist. A ventriloquist is someone who uses puppets and makes them talk without moving their mouth. So they could make Marty talk and they don't move their mouth. But Marty's a Martian and he can talk. Why wouldn't he be able to talk? Hi, how are you? Hi. And then he has that squeak language that only he's teaching me, but it's hard. Yeah, okay. So a ventriloquist is somebody that uses puppets or puppetry. They might call them dolls, but they're really puppets. Some type of puppet or an animatronic puppet. But they make them talk without moving their mouth. And it's called ventriloquism. And ventriloquists do it. That's the people that man the puppet. So there is a great ventriloquist, Paul Zerdin, that won America's Got Talent in 2015. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. So Marty's going to go over here and sit in his chair while we talk. And tell him bye. 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 Okay, so Marty's resting. So anyway, I live in Georgia. And Georgia's right here on the map. But if I back the map up, you'll see that this is the United States of America. That is the United States. That is the country that I live in. And I am in North America. And I'm in Georgia, in the upper part of Georgia. The purple state there. And I flew recently up to North Carolina, which is this pink one. And then I flew all the way across the whole United States to Washington. And I came into a place called SeaTac, I think they call it. It's Seattle-Tacoma, Washington. And I flew basically across my country, of the United States, to see a ventriloquist. Who knew? So anyway, and it's because he makes me laugh. He's good at what he does. He makes inanimate objects talk, and it's funny. So anyway, so while I'm in Washington, I thought I didn't want to leave you hanging. So I picked up a book at the airport, and I have some community helper cards because I've already visited my library here. Oh, and they have an automated system that returns books. You touch a button and it opens the door and you put your book in it and it reads your barcode to return your book. It's not like a book drop like we have at home in Georgia. So it's real high-tech and fancy, like with a computer and everything. It's real posh. So with that being said, I wanted to show you the librarian again. She's the person, if you go to the library and you want to read a book, say I wanted to read this book, I take it to the librarian. Could you help me check this out? And a lot of your libraries, you have your own scanner and you just run your barcode. That's a barcode under the little scanner. And you scan your book and you check it out. That's called checking out. When you return it, that's called checking in. And there's a barcode scanner. And then they have magazines in the library, like these, for example, are National Geographics. And they check things in by a Dewey Decimal System, which is a system that classifies books by subject and assigns a number and lettered location for your book. And you have Dropbox, book cart, shelves, computer, audio cassettes, player, slide projector, bookends, library card, step stool, checkout receipt, and stamp. Those are some of your tools for your library. I'm not so sure that many of them still use a stamp. You might get a receipt saying what books you checked out and what day they're due back at the public library. So I think we discussed all your tools and things there. And so there's your librarian. So you might want to be a librarian someday if you like checking books in and out of the library. If you like reading books and other materials, who doesn't like reading books? You can go places you've never been. You can experience things in imaginary places and real places that you might not ever go in real life. But with your imagination and creativity, you can feel like you've been on a grand adventure. And helping people locate information, if you like those things, if you like organizing and filing resources, a librarian may be what you want to be. So if you want to be a librarian, you'll need a college degree, 1 or 2 years degree in library science, interest in literature, education, research, and information. You have to be able to use a wide variety of sources, locate and discover information. You need great or good computer skills and internet skills. You need great ones. Most of this young generation has computer skills. Duties, that's like your job responsibilities, are to keep track of the library's books and materials. If something gets ripped or torn or lost or damaged, they get to repair it. They fix things. They help people locate and retrieve information from reference materials, CD-ROMs, the internet, virtual libraries, and databases. Select and order new library materials and repair the damaged things that we talked about. And they teach library visitors how to use the library and its resources effectively. They tell you, like, the fiction's over here. And fiction means it didn't really happen. It's made up out of somebody's imagination. They'll tell you where the nonfiction is. That's the stuff that happened in real life. The true stuff, factual stuff. And so we're going to read our book. And our book is 3 Bears of the Pacific Northwest. So it says, one day Black Bear saw something tumble out on the road from a shiny silver box with wheels. Thump, thump, thump. Ow, said a little blue teddy bear. Where am I? I've lost my home, Black Bear said. You're in the mountains where I live. Hop on my back and I'll help you find your way home. Hop on my back and he'll help you find your way home. There's that silver box with wheels. Everything's so shiny. So smooth and shiny. Blue Bear and Black Bear walked through the alpine meadow until they came upon a berry patch and stopped to share a snack. Yum, said Blue Bear. These berries are good. These berries are good. And after their snack, Black Bear and Blue Bear followed a path that came to a river and saw a brown bear. There's a brown bear, a black bear, and a blue bear. Hello, said Brown Bear. Where are you going? We're looking for Blue Bear's home. It's a shiny silver box with wheels, said Black Bear. Can you help us? Yes, let's follow the river, said Brown Bear. The three bears followed the river, and they came to a sea where they met a harbor seal. Hello, said Seal. Where are you going? We're looking for Blue Bear's home. It's a shiny silver box with wheels, said Brown Bear. Can you help us? Splash, splish, sploosh. The three bears leaped into the water after the seal. As they swam across the sea, curious creatures swam all around them. They were almost to the shore when Blue Bear gasped, "Wow-wee! What's that? It's big." That is a gray whale, one of the biggest creatures in the sea, said Seal. The three bears climbed out of the sea, waved goodbye to Seal, and entered a big forest. Say bye-bye, Seal. Bye-bye, Seal. Bye. See you next time. Whoosh! Down swooped a bald eagle. Where are you going? asked Eagle. We're looking for my home. It's a shiny silver box with wheels, said the Blue Bear. Can you help us? Yes, said Eagle. So now they're going to get help from Eagle. They got help from Seal, and now Eagle's going to help. That's so nice. Look at him. Whee! Eagle lifted Blue Bear high into the sky. Whee! I can see so far, said Blue Bear. What are those shapes below? Eagle circled low and said, that is a campground with cars and tents and shiny silver boxes with wheels, said Blue Bear. Do you see his shiny box with wheels? He's having fun. He went flying too. But he didn't take an airplane. He took an eagle, or an eagle took him. Eagle brought Blue Bear back to his friends. We found a campground with shiny silver boxes with wheels. Blue Bear told Brown Bear, and Black Bear, follow me. I know the way. Did they find it? What do you think is going to happen next? Maybe. The three bears quietly peeked inside lots of shiny silver boxes with wheels, but Blue Bear still could not find his home. Then Blue Bear heard a sound that made his ears stand up. Then Blue Bear heard a sound that made his ears stand up. Oh, goodness. If we had Paul Zerd in here, he could make baby noises. We would hear. I bet it's the baby. The three bears followed the sound to the shiny silver box with wheels and peeked inside. "That's my boy," Blue Bear shouted. "We found my home." Blue Bear jumped into the arms of a little boy who laughed and hugged his lost blue teddy bear. How nice. It's nice to be loved on. Blue Bear waved to his new friends. "Bye-bye." "Thank you." Tell them thank you. Tell them bye-bye. Bye-bye. "Thank you, Brown Bear and Black Bear. You got Blue Bear home." How nice. The boy hugged his blue teddy bear tight, and they both slept happily all through the night. Oh, that was a great story. I hope you enjoyed it. And there they are. There was your front cover. That was called The Three Bears of the Pacific Northwest. And it was by Richard Vaughan and Marcia and illustrated by Jeremiah Trammell. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.